Hello everyone, this is Crypto Marco Polo, and today I'll be your guide as we explore how to assign representatives with the Rai desktop wallet. Representatives are a unique technology to RaiBlocks that allow you to stake your coins and have a consensus in the network without actually keeping your coins online. In the basic use case, you might have bought in RaiBlocks from one of these exchanges and then maybe transferred it to your RaiBlocks desktop wallet. Whether you bought them from BitGrail or maybe Mercatox. Say you bought one XRB on Mercatox and you wanted to withdraw it. You would have copied your address for the RaiBlocks desktop wallet and you would withdraw to it the amount that you wish. In this case, we'll just do one. And then after a very short period of time, a matter of seconds or maybe a minute, you would have that balance of the one XRB now in your RaiBlocks desktop wallet. Now, if you went to settings, you could see that it shows at the top your address and a balance of 1, but it shows that your account representative is not the same as your RaiBlocks address. This is because when you bought the Rai on an exchange, whatever wallet it was in had a representative, and now that you've transferred the coins to your own wallet, you haven't transferred that voting weight. That address that it shows under account representative is the address that actually currently is using the voting weight for your address. So this can easily be changed though, and that is what this video is about. From my perspective as a user and investor of RaiBlocks, there are 3 main categories of representatives that anyone who owns XRB might want to choose. These are your own wallet address, the address of an official representative or community representative, or the address of a node separate from your wallet that you or a friend is running. Using your own wallet address. This is the easiest instance of changing your representative. This is for when you want the voting weight derived from your address being attributed to your address. So you want your wallet address both to hold the balance of your XRB, obviously, but you also want to partake in consensus or kind of have and use that voting weight to settle any conflicts that might arise on the network. By having that voting weight also connected to your address. I would only recommend this for people who are going to run a node maybe from their computer and always have their wallet open on their computer connected to the internet running online. If this is what you would like to do, setting your own wallet address as your representative is extremely easy. You simply copy your address and then you go down to the bottom of the Rai desktop wallet and you paste the address in the line above change representative. Now before you do this, if you click back and go to your account history, you may only see one block in your account history, and that would be a receive block from when you withdrew your XRB from the exchange that you used to the wallet. Now, if you go back into the settings and you change the representative by pasting your own wallet address in the box and clicking change representative, first you'll see that it says representative changed. And then if you click back and look again at your account history, there should be a second new block and the type is change, and the account listed should be your own account address. And this shows that you sent a transaction of 0 XRB. You sent a free transaction and you didn't send any money. You just sent out a block that tells the network that you are now your own representative. One way to check that you are now your own representative is to copy your public wallet address, go to the internet and go to RaiBlocks.net. From there, in the box that says surf the chain, you would paste your wallet address and hit enter, and it will load your public address on the network and give you some information about it. On the top, it lists your public address. It shows there are 2 blocks. That means there have been 2 transactions from or to your wallet. Those are, of course, the receive transaction from when you withdrew from the exchange and the change transaction from when you changed representative. Below that, it says that you have a voting weight of 1 XRB, and that is from 0 delegators. The voting weight is derived from your balance, and that is because you have chosen yourself to represent your voting weight. Below that, it lists your address once again. This confirms that you are your own representative now. Before you made this change, it would have looked different and it would have shown another random address from when the exchange had a different representative. This information can also be confirmed from the desktop wallet itself. You go back to it and click settings again and look under account representative. It will now list your own wallet address as the representative address. A lot of people do not have a need to represent themselves because they do not plan on running a node. If you don't plan on always having your wallet open or having your wallet open for many hours a day and keeping your computer online, then there's not really any benefit to representing yourself for the network. In this case, you might want to go with the second option, using the address of an official representative or community representative. There are at least 8 official representatives which are set up and currently maintained by the development team. These control more than 51% of the voting weight of the entire Rai network, and this is to prevent someone from being able to take over the network and have some sort of malicious attack. Additionally, to create a more decentralized network, projects are being created for anyone to kind of advertise themselves and create credibility for themselves as a representative that will not do anything malicious to the network. If you do not plan on running a node yourself and you want to choose an official representative, or in the future, one of these community-based representatives to use your voting weight and protect the network, I will have a list of possible options in the description box. These official representatives are usually the representatives that your address is using when you first get it from an exchange. Chances are you are using one of these official representatives if you have recently bought XRB or taken it off of an exchange without manually changing your representative. To use an official representative or a representative from the community, you obviously need to know their address. I have one bookmarked in this case. This is official representative number 5, which is hosted by the development team. And as you can see, it doesn't have any balance in it. That means this address has 0 XRB, but it has an enormous voting weight of almost 12 million. There's only 133 million XRB in circulation. So as you can see, that's maybe 9% of the entire network. 2,817 addresses are currently being represented by this node. So if you would also like to choose this one as your representative, you open up your wallet, go to the settings, paste it in the box from before, and click change representative. It says the representative was changed, and if you go back to the browser, it'll show the voting weight of the official representative most likely increased. If you go back into the wallet, it'll show this address listed as your new account representative. Additionally, if you copy your wallet address and paste it in the surf the chain box and look up your own address once again, it'll now show that official representative number 5, whichever one you chose, is your representative. It no longer shows your own address listed there. There are now 3 blocks because you have sent a third transaction or have received a third transaction, and the third block was a change block, which was broadcast to the network. If you want to keep your wallet offline, but you want to retain your voting weight instead of giving it to an official representative or community representative, you may wish to go with option 3, using a separate address of a node belonging to you or a friend. Many users and investors, such as myself, wish to run their own node in order to strengthen the decentralized nature of the RaiBlocks network. A node is very easy to run. It only involves keeping a wallet synchronized and online on your computer. And the more there are, the more decentralized the entire network is. Because running a wallet node requires you to keep your wallet online and connected to the internet, people may not feel comfortable leaving their Rai in that wallet. If you want to keep your wallet offline in cold storage, but also want to run a node, all you need is 2 computers, each with an individual wallet and a unique address. Additionally, you may know someone or have a friend or fellow investor that is running a node. And if you do not plan on running a node, you may want to delegate your voting weight to them. This would probably be the case if you only had one computer with a desktop wallet and you still wanted to utilize cold storage for your coins. In order to demonstrate how to use one of these types of representatives, we're going to be using the same wallet as the previous examples with a balance of 1 XRB. So in this example, we have this current computer with this wallet node running that is storing our balance. But since we want to keep this wallet offline and exit out of it and still have our voting weight count towards another node, we need a second computer running a node for a second wallet. This could be a node being run by your friend or a node that you're running yourself. So now we'll show the other node being run on a separate computer, and this is a different wallet and it has a unique address. You can see at the top that the address is different. It is currently synchronizing with the network. You can also see that the balance here is 0. There are no Rai in this wallet. It will only be used as a node. Due to the low computing requirements of running a node, you could easily have a wallet open while you went about all your other tasks daily, as long as you kept that wallet online and connected. This helps the network and shouldn't really impose any extra monthly cost on your electricity or anything else, besides maybe that of a few cents or under $1. So to use this second wallet as a node, you obviously need the public address to set it as your representative, as we've seen in previous examples. You could easily email or text an address to somebody if they wanted to use your node as their representative, or you could have a friend send theirs to you. In this case, because I have my laptop with my wallet on it next to the computer that I run a node off of, I will simply look at the desktop and copy the address by hand into the wallet on my laptop. So I entered the address of my desktop node and I clicked change representative. As usual, we see the message representative was changed. And now you can see at the bottom of the wallet under account representative that the new address is being shown. So now the wallet on my laptop is being represented by the wallet that I'm currently running on my desktop. In order to double check this or find out more information, we can do what we have been doing, where we copy the address and then paste it onto the surf the chain box on RaiBlocks.net. The way the address is displayed, there's actually a new line character. So before you paste it into surf the chain, you're going to want to copy the address and paste it into a plain text editor. Go to the top, go to the end of the first line and backspace or delete that new line so that the 2 lines become 1. And then once the form of the address is in a single line, you copy it, go back to RaiBlocks.net as we've seen before, and paste it and surf the chain. After you've pulled up the public address of the representative node, you will see the information we are now used to. The balance could easily be 0 because you do not need to have a balance to represent anything. But if you see the voting weight, it will not be 0. It will be the equivalent of our wallet. This shows that we have successfully delegated our voting weight from our wallet, which we can use as cold storage, to a different node that we are running, or that one we know is running. As we already know, changing a representative is not permanent. So if you have a second representative node, but then you decide you don't want to use that anymore, or you don't want to give voting weight to a friend's node, you can always copy the address from your own wallet, paste it into the box, and click change representative. Here you can see that it was changed under account representative. And then if we go back to the block explorer on RaiBlocks.net and refresh, you will see on that second node, it no longer has the voting weight from our wallet. We copy the address of our wallet, search for that on the chain, we'll see that its voting weight has been restored and is now its own representative. Since this change has been broadcasted to the entire network, you could obviously check this on any computer anywhere. For example, if we go back to the representative node on the other computer, go to the wallet and copy the address, and then once again surf the chain, we will see the same information that we saw on the previous computer. This is unnecessary and exhaustive, but it is yet another way to demonstrate and verify that the node on our second computer is acting as a representative for the wallet on our first computer. You can see once again that the voting weight is 1 XRB, and the reason that there are 0 delegators listed is because one of the wallets is not entirely synced up with the chain. Once both wallets sync, the delegator or our cold storage wallet will be listed there. Now we will go back to the laptop that has our original cold storage wallet on it, and from there we will demonstrate the ability to revoke this representation and to once again make our wallet its own representative. And with that, you have seen all 3 categories of representatives that I would choose, or that I think the average user or investor might want to choose. If you have any other ideas for representatives or any other thoughts on them or key things you think I missed, feel free to message me or leave it in the comments. I hope you learned something from this video, either about representatives or about how to kind of navigate them from the desktop wallet. And maybe some of you learned how to explore with the surf the chain function on RaiBlocks.net. Check out the description under this video for useful links to the RaiBlocks community to learn more about the technology and the project and the coin, and also for more information about where you can find official representatives and other things mentioned in the video. Also look out for future videos I will have continuing to talk about RaiBlocks and other cryptocurrencies.